In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Many, most of us, overwhelming number of us, are seen wasting our talents, our capabilities, our potentials, our contacts, our resources, and even our happiness. Overwhelming number of us. It's quite an unbelievable statement which I am issuing, but it's very much true. Why and how? See, overwhelming number of us, overwhelming number of us, they are not willing to do the good with those people who have not done the good with them. Overwhelming number of us are having the grudges against many of the people. Why? We are of the view that they have done a bad thing with us, or they failed to do the good thing with us. Either they did the bad, or that they failed to do the good with us. When we requested them fight, or when they were supposed to do a good with us, they didn't do that. So we are having this thing in our mind that is holding the grudges. These grudges ensure that we are unhappy, that we are not relaxed, we are rather stressed. These grudges ensure that since we are stressed, since we are unhappy, since we are not relaxed, so for that reason our talents, our potentials, our capabilities up to great extent are being wasted. Being wasted and up to great extent. So the question arises, all these people who are going through it, they will say, how can we do good with those people who have done the bad with us? How can we forgive them? It is not natural. It is not natural, they say. I think it is natural to stay happy. I think it is natural to the self actualization is a natural thing. We need to tap the potential, the capabilities, the talents we people have been gifted with by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we need to develop the maximum human resources by establishing a good contact with them. So this thing is quite natural in my opinion. I have reached this conclusion that unless and until we don't wash away, unless and until we do wash away all that what sort of grudge is there in our mind and heart, unless and until we do wash away all the complaints and all those criticism inside us, and we don't develop the empathy, I think we cannot become happy at all. We cannot realize, we cannot self actualize at all. We cannot tap the potential, the capabilities, the talents given to us which was given to us by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it actually means that obviously we want to become a happy human being. We want to become a more productive human being. We want to be liked by the people. We want to be liked by the people. We want to be endorsed by the people. We want, I think that for all those reasons, we need to do one thing, and one thing is believing that the world is a good place to live at, that my even society is a good place to live at, that the people are good, and but simply I need to act differently, prevailing the sort of situation prevailing in the world and in our society. I think that we need to adopt a strategy which is ethical and morally sound on the one hand, and which is effective on the other hand. I think that we need to take the right approach, and also that we, if at all we are working upon our potential, upon our talents and capabilities, these will get polished a lot. But if at all the migration is possible and we are willing to migrate to a better place, and that is something good, it shouldn't be considered bad at all. It is not something discouraging at all. It is something really good. And I don't disagree with that. It is quite a good thing. If at all your talents and capabilities are not, being rewarded well in one society, in one company, I think we have every right to migrate to another company or to another society, to another city, to another country even. So that is quite okay. But as long as we are living at one place, we must be very positive about it. We must be very positive about this place. We must be very positive about the people, even those people who actually caused us any sort of trouble or pain or loss. I think we should be grateful to those people as well, because they actually taught us something which is very important, which we were missing earlier. We weren't willing to learn that. That is why a situation or a thing like that has happened. So one thing in a nutshell, and as a bottom line, I think I need to do one thing. Each one of us need to do one thing. Forgive each and every person who has actually done either we against whom we do have the complaint of one side, one sort or another, and we need to seek the forgiveness. We need to seek the forgiveness from those people who are having certain sort of complaints against us. I think we need to seek forgiveness from those people. So that is how we can become a happy human being. That is how we can self-actualize, and we can tap the maximum, the most of our resources and capabilities and talents. So that is a simple formula which is not so complicated, but it will take quite a lot of work. It will take some effort. It might take some effort before we switch over to a new attitude, to a new mental attitude, because the change of mental attitude, obviously it takes some effort. It takes some persistent and a consistent type of efforts. Thank you.